we were getting book calls for like anywhere between 180 to 220 with everything running a bit more smoothly. We're getting book calls for $84 a book call. I was like, this is awesome. My name's Jordan. I help my partner Tamara with business coaching. We help startup entrepreneurs and people in the service-based industry who are looking to build their business online. It started off with PT coaches moving online, and we sort of expanded out into pretty much all areas of service-based businesses. And moving from that, it was a tough year last year. We worked together for about a year, and organically we were doing fine for probably the first. Well, Tam was on her own for the first year, doing organically fine, roughly between that 30 to 40K months. And in the second year, when I joined after leaving my boiler making job, we thought, oh yeah, we'll be fine. We've got a business that's running well. And then come sort of like, I think it was like September or October last year, all of a sudden we had like a pretty big downturn. And we were like, crap, where are we getting our clients from? And that continued on through December, January, February, March, and it started to get to the point where we're just like, okay, like if we don't do something now, we're going to be going back to our jobs. So kept seeing Brendan popping up everywhere. We know his ads, just slay. So kept seeing him pop up everywhere. And I tried a couple of other different things and learnt on my own and stuff, but nothing was really working. And I thought, you know what? I think I'm just going to bite the bullet. And I jumped on a call with Tim, was surprised at the investment and was very happy to go straight ahead with that. And I think within the first month, we had pretty much our ad copy and everything down. You also helped with this with our landing page, our VSL, and that was working really well straight away. Well, with a couple of edits here and there.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And yeah, within I think the first month of running ads, we spent like 4.5K on ads, but we didn't really have too many leads come through, but we could see where the bottlenecks were.
Yeah.
You guys helped us like clean out those bottlenecks. We
Yeah.
got to the landing page. We're like, oh, okay, like change this title here. And then
Yeah.
that started flooding in. Then we got to another bottleneck and so on and so forth to the point where, the next month we were just starting to see epic results. And to where we are now, where we've to this date spent, what was it? Hey, Kat. 22K on ad spend and a return of $138,000 in revenue. So, and we've had like awesome cash collected too. So, our other mentor, he's been teaching us all about get the cash collected.
Yeah.
And the first month we were under with our cash collected to ad spend,
Mhm.
but the second, third, fourth month we've actually like slayed it. We've been getting well above our return on ad spend for cash collected. So,
Yes. See.
really.
Well, what did you kind of try in the past? So, like, you've done organic, like, and then kind of like a DIY kind of solution. Like, was there anything else that you tried?
Yeah, so it was a lot of organic originally, and sort of like the messaging kept changing and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. And I think that's part of the reason why we maybe lost it. With the paid ads side of it. We'd never done paid ads with TMC in the way like of trying to get booked calls. We'd
Mm.
always just tried to get leads and ran lead
Yeah.
magnets
Yeah.
and
Yeah. I remember.
all this sort of jazz, like to try and get them from the email into the bloody book call and,
Yeah.
doing all these email marketing things
Yeah.
and,
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to pull them out from the email list. And, we'd worked with some well-known people before. I won't mention the names,
Yeah.
and they were good for like frameworks and systems and stuff like that. But they never really nailed the ads side of it for
Mm.
us.
Yeah.
And yeah, like now it's like so simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple. Like I said to Tam today because we recorded like 6 hooks, the one body, and with that we created two variations of the hooks in like different scenes,
Mhm.
and then with that, we now have got 3 different cover photos for that. So essentially, we've got like 32 ads. So
Because really,
it took us like an hour.
yeah,
So,
sick.
yeah.
What did you? I'm also just personally curious. What did you find the most helpful or like most valuable in the program?
For me, I'm very self-led.
Mhm.
So for me, the most valuable part was just the trainings in the portal. That was super simple to follow.
Yeah, because you just watched all the recordings, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've watched pretty much most of the recordings. The first thing I did was watch the 2 day. I was like, okay, meets here. Like, did all the extras, like where we, go through all the little
Yeah.
things. Did the 2 day within the first week, and I was like, oh, okay, sweet. And then hit you guys up about the landing page,
Yeah, the advisory
downloaded that
call.
into Go High Level, like just smashed it out. I think we had it all up and running in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, sick. Given where the business is at now and kind of where you've come from like last year, like how do you like what does the future look like for the business now? Like what's next?
We're now pushing towards our first like 60K month in a while with not revenue, but our cash collected, like cash banked
Yeah.
60K. May or June, I
Mhm.
think we did like an 85 or 90 in total revenue
Yeah, like deal
per
value.
month. And last month we did almost 50 cash collected.
Yeah, sick.
So yeah, it was really good. And then now we're just looking to put more meat into the ads
Yeah.
and get more book calls in.
Yeah.
Oh man, our book calls. When we started, we were getting book calls for like anywhere between 180 to 220, and we we're
Yeah.
happy with that. I was like, okay, that's cool. Like we sell a $6,000 program, 220 to get a book call with
Yeah.
a 50, it was like a 30% conversion sort of thing. Yeah, we're happy with that.
Yeah.
So now with everything running a bit more smoothly, we're getting book calls for $84 a book call. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, sick. Yeah,
Like
you'll
three
need to,
times.
because are you doing all the sales yourselves?
Tam does the sales, I do all the ads.
Yeah. What's their calendar look like? Is it getting pretty stacked?
Yeah, so last week we were pretty booked out. The week before we had 15 book calls in for the week.
Yeah.
And we have to work in around all our other stuff as well. So that's
Yeah,
probably
you'll need
max.
to, we'll talk about it later, but you'll
Yeah.
need to get a sales rep soon.
Yeah.
And dude, if you literally just get a sales rep, you won't just double, you'll probably quadruple.
Yeah.
Like if you just did that, because Tam's probably like only available for sales calls like half the week or something, all right?
She's available 5 days a week, but like only in certain sections,
Yeah,
depending on
yeah,
the
yeah.
day.
So it's like
Yeah.
half, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you get someone full time doing your sales, you've got a full calendar and it's all that they do.
All just
So like that's why all the sales reps beat me. Like
yeah.
selling my own
That'd be
fucking
good
product.
because Tam wants to do that anyway. So
Yeah, for
we
sure.
can have a chat about that.
If anyone was on the fence about joining the With You program, like what would you say to them?
As long as you're self-led and confident in yourself to do the work, like
Yeah,
as with any program, if you don't do the work, it doesn't work.
yeah,
So do the work and you'll be
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
You're
awesome, man.
you're a really good
Super
example,
easy to follow.
actually. You're a really good example, actually, of actually using all the support you had. Like you're on the advisory calls heaps. I haven't seen you in a while. You've kind of
Nah,
slowed
because
down.
I'm on sweet now. So
Yeah, you're fine. That's always how it works. Is like you
I
come to the
haven't got any
workshop and then you
questions.
come to a couple of advisory calls and you like really rapidly adjust, and then it's like I haven't seen Adriano in months. Like he just
Yeah.
DM'd me on Instagram. He's like, "Hey bro, just want to let you know, like first 75K month." I'm like, "All right, sweet. Well,
Yes.
fucking I'll see you on a Zoom soon, I guess."
Yeah, nah, we haven't had any dramas for a good month. Like there's even the landing page, man, we're getting like 11, 12% opt-in rate on that landing page.
Oh really? Yeah, sick.
Yeah. So since we changed the heading when we were at the June event in Sydney, when we
Yeah,
changed that to that Coma Confidence one you mentioned,
yeah, I remember. Yeah,
uh, that went from 8% to 14% in that week. And then it's now like over time, it's now balanced out to about 12% for the last 2 months.
yeah,
So I'm
sick.
like stoked. I'm like, that's awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Jordan. I know it's pretty late where you are, so I'll let you wrap
All
up.
good.
But, Jordan, thanks again, and I probably won't see you on advisory call for a bit, but
Yep.
yeah, we'll be in touch anyway.
Awesome, man.
See you,
Legend. Thank you.
mate. Okay.